to Acne Clear Chef, and today we're going to be learning how to cook some ground beef tacos. So these are really simple taco recipe that you can make on the fly, pretty easy to make. It takes about 10 to 15 minutes for you to make from start to finish. And it's very convenient, simple, tasty, delicious, and we use high quality ingredients to ensure we're getting good quality nutrition into our diets. So with that being said, strap in your seatbelts and let's get the show on the road. Okay, so for this recipe you'll need 1 pound of grass-fed ground beef. If you don't have grass-fed ground beef, you can always choose antibiotic or hormone-free meat as well. It's the next best option, but ideally you want to have grass-fed ground beef. Then I'm going to use some organic olive oil. For the seasoning, I'll use some salt, pepper, and chili powder. You can also add cumin and garlic as well. For the tortillas, I'm going to use some sprouted corn tortillas. You also need some coconut oil to warm up the tortilla shells to put your toppings in. You'll need some organic lettuce. You'll also need some finely chopped onion, some organic salsa, some vegan mayonnaise, or you can use vegan sour cream. And to top it off, I'm going to add some micro pea shoots for extra nutrients and more micronutrients. So to start this recipe, you're going to want to take a cast iron skillet and heat it up on medium-high heat. Once the pan starts smoking like it is now, you're going to want to add your ground beef. Once you've added your ground beef to the pan, you're going to take some salt and pepper and season it evenly. I'm also going to add a little bit of chili powder to the mix. You can also choose to add some extra spices like cumin and garlic powder to add a little more flavor to your dish. Now you're going to want to cook your ground beef for 4 to 5 minutes per side or until thoroughly browned. When you're cooking your ground beef, you want to look for a nice golden brown texture. That's kind of an indication of the coloring you want it. You can cook it a little longer, but making sure you're flipping it regularly, maybe every 2-3 minutes, depending how hot your pan is, so you get that nice even color. So make sure you keep an eye on the meat and make sure you don't burn it. Don't go anywhere. Really pay attention to what you're doing. So after your meat has been thoroughly cooked, what you're going to want to do is take 1/4 of an onion, just cut it in half and then in half again, and then peel off the skin. And what you're going to want to do is going to slice it lengthwise like this, and then like this, and then you're going to want to chop it into fine pieces. If you don't know how to do this, you can always just Google how to chop an onion to get more details. So after you're done chopping an onion, you're going to have nice little fine pieces. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to warm up some tortilla shells. I have about 3 tortilla shells here. You can use as many as you want. And I'm just going to warm up this pan to medium-high heat, and then I'm going to lower it to a medium heat just to get some heat out of it. I'm going to add about a teaspoon of coconut oil just to kind of put a little bit of fat into the tortilla shell, and it's also going to be nice and warm for you to eat and easier to fold. So you're going to want to warm up these tortilla shells for about 30 seconds per side. It's not a lot. Just make sure that it's nicely coated and it looks nice and warm. We're just really warming this up from frozen state to fresh state. You can always use fresh tortilla shells and put the ingredients as well, but I like to toast it a little bit onto the pan so you have a little bit of a warm toastiness to it, but this is completely optional, but I would strongly recommend it just to get a little more flavor out of your meal. So once you warmed up your tortilla, it's going to look something like this, and now what we're going to do is add the toppings. Add some lettuce, add some ground beef, mayo, salsa, pea shoots or cilantro, Alright guys, and that's it for the recipe. Nice, simple, delicious, and tasty. I know I'm going to be enjoying this quite a bit. It's a great way to get a lot of high quality nutrients into your diet, but at the same time making sure you're enjoying your food as well. So let me know guys what you think below in the comments below, what you think of this recipe, and what else would you like to see. I'm happy to make new recipe videos for you weekly, and I'm looking forward to being a producer and sharing more videos on my recipe channel more often and making sure you guys are getting your healthy dose of healthy inspired recipes. So thanks for tuning in guys, and go with the flow guys, and have a great day. Peace.